Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a love tarot reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation. And release the rest to the universe. Let's see what message the universe is sharing with the collective today, please. What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? Well, we have the Five of Swords. Let's see what else. We'll put a few more cards out and then we'll start talking about the message that's coming through. And we have the Nine of Wands. We'll grab one more card and then we'll start with the message or talking about the message that's coming through for the collective today. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know, please? And we have the Seven of Swords. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. Well, I do feel that your person is probably not in the best of places at the moment with this collection of cards that we have for the reading today. The reading starts with the Five of Swords, and this tells us your person is able to acknowledge where they were selfish, where they were coming from a place of their pride and their ego, where they had self-serving behaviors towards you, and they definitely are feeling the heavy weight and the regret and the guilt of all of this at the moment. But what else this is telling us is that your person is taking a step back from all of this to understand why they behaved and acted in ways that were so hurtful to you, and perhaps even blaming you for things that were not your fault. Because with the Seven of Swords showing up, it's definitely a card of guilt, your person feeling guilty for hurting you. But the Seven of Swords is also the card of the runner, and it tells us that yes, for most of you watching the reading, your person is in a place of disconnect because they are running and they are ghosting and they are trying to get away from this connection because of their fears and of their insecurities that come with that Five of Swords as well. But with this Nine of Wands, it tells us your person is looking at themselves and trying to understand how they allow these things to happen, because they know they shouldn't have allowed these things to happen between the two of you. They know they should have done things differently between you. And this will be a change in your person coming forward, because with this Nine of Wands, it's telling us that they are thinking about how they're going to approach you. They know that they're going to have to approach you with truth, with honesty and integrity, with no ego, with no pride, with no selfish ways or behaviors or any of that stuff, because your person wants to come at you in a very different way. They want to come at you with love. That's what I'm hearing. But I feel what this reading is telling us is that your person is taking responsibility and accountability for the things that they have done in this connection with you that have been hurtful, that have been damaging, that have created a lot of confusion and chaos and drama and trauma for you. And they are feeling it at the moment, and they don't like how it feels, but yet they need to feel and experience this because it is showing them the way of how they're going to approach you differently moving forward, coming at you with love and selflessness instead of pride, ego, and being selfish. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What else do we need to hear? What do we need to know, please? Well, this is a Four of Cups. Well, the Four of Cups is some more of your person missing you, feeling some regret, some loneliness, some isolation, some boredom without having you in their life. But also they're able to acknowledge that they should have treated you better. They should have treated you with more respect and more love than what they did. They know they should have spent more time with you. They should have been more devoted to building this relationship with you. And they are feeling all of the heaviness and all of the guilt and regret of this at the moment. But the Four of Cups tells us your person knows that they did not make this relationship with you a priority, and that they didn't make you a priority. And they see the error of their ways now. They see where they have blown it, which is why they are trying to figure out this fresh approach that comes with that Nine of Wands. But you will see your person persevering through all of their sorrow, their sadness, their regret, their guilt, and all of these other things that they are feeling at their moment. to come back in your direction and show you that they're different, that they have changed and that they have grown and that they have become a much better person and the person who can be a better partner for you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message. Let's see what else we need to hear for this message today, please. The Page of Pentacles. Well, this is about an offer coming from your person in the form of a message, because pages do deliver messages. I feel that your person has been trying to get more grounded during the time they've been away from you. With this Five of Swords and with this Seven of Swords, it definitely tells us that they were in their head when the two of you were spending time together before and not feeling grounded and not being grounded. And that could have also thrown you into your head as well, because when we are around someone who is all in their head, we can have a tendency to pick that up from that person. But your person sees and knows that they need to be more grounded as they come back to you. And this as well is part of their strategy and part of their plan that comes with that Nine of Wands. The Page of Pentacles is an earth sign, so that is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. But you don't have to be an earth sign for this reading to work for you. This is a collective reading and it's for everyone. It's more important how this card relates to the rest of the message that the universe is presenting for the collective today. And this is telling us there is a message coming from your person with an offer, with an extension of an apology perhaps, or an offer to spend time together in person so the two of you can start talking and clearing the air. Because what I'm hearing coming in from your person is that they feel they have a lot of explaining to do. They need to explain things to you. They want to explain things to you. They want to take ownership of all of the things that they have done wrong. They want to admit that they were prideful. They want to admit that they had a big ego. They want to show you that they were guilty and it wasn't you. And perhaps this person has tried to blame you for things that were not your fault, especially if they created an argument and then turned it around and blamed it on you. But your person is not in a happy space at the moment, and they have no one to blame for any of this right now except for themselves. And this is what they see and what they understand right now, because they get it, they understand it, because they have taken this step back to really try to kind of like take it apart in their mind and try to understand what caused them to act and behave in ways that were so hurtful to both of you. But this Page of Pentacles tells us your person is going to reach out and communicate very soon. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? The Knight of Wands. Well, your person wants to charge onto the scene here with this Knight of Wands showing up. The Knight of Wands is a fire sign, so that is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. But as well, what I'm hearing is your person knows that they acted impulsively in the past. I was impulsive in the past. I didn't think through very clearly all of my choices and my decisions or the words that I said to you. And I didn't take accountability or responsibility for any of that, because it was easier for me to stay in that place of being a victim. But I see and understand now that I can't continue to live my life that way. And you have shown me this through your love and through your compassion and understanding. And it is time for me to leave my childish games in the past. And it's time for me to grow up and show up for you in a way that you have not seen me show up for you before. I need to show you that I have changed, that I am responsible and accountable, and that I want to own all of the things that I did wrong in the past. And I am ashamed of myself. And I am just disgusted with some of the things that I said to you and did to you that hurt you and hurt us. And I want to make amends for all of that. Because I'm not going to be impulsive moving forward. I am going to carefully think through all of our plans, because I am trying to make sure that I don't let you down or hurt you ever again. Because I see and understand through my own heartache and heartbreak what it feels like to be hurt. And I brought this upon myself, and I have no one to blame but me. And I tried to blame you for things that were not your fault, and I should not have done that. And you will see me make these changes moving forward because I want to apologize to you. But I also want to show you that I am now no longer living in my head. I am getting rid of my fears and my insecurities. I am so much more grounded now because I am changing because of you and your love. But with this Knight of Wands energy as well, guys watching the reading, it tells us your person is getting ready to charge on the scene here with a determination that very much supports that Nine of Wands, which is about courage, being confident, and knowing what they need to do to come back towards you. But let's see what else we need to know for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? What does the universe want to share with the collective? Well, this is the Star, and just one moment, we have to cover her because she is not wearing any clothes. The Star. Now, the Star tells us your person has hope that you're going to hear them out and that you're going to forgive them. Because with the Star card being here as well, it tells us that your person knows that you are the one, and they have always known that you're the one for them, just like you guys have probably always known that they're the one for you. They just needed to grow up. They needed to evolve. They needed to change. But this is what they've been doing during the time that they have been away from you. Your person is not going to be childish anymore. Your person is going to own the things that they've done wrong, because with the Star being present, it is about them healing, releasing, and removing those things from their life that is no longer serving them. Getting rid of old damage, getting rid of old emotional wounds, getting rid of toxic and dysfunctional behaviors as well, perhaps, and even habits, and perhaps even people. Getting rid of things that have held them back, their fears, their illusions, their insecurities, and their pride and their ego and their selfishness, because your person feels and experiences what it's like to not have you in their life. And it is not a very happy or fulfilling experience for this person. The Star is ruled by Aquarius, but it is very much about your person hoping that you're going to hear them out, hoping that you will accept their offer and their apology, and hoping that you will meet with them so that the two of you can start talking to each other and they can explain themselves to you. But let's see what else we need to hear for this message today. What do we need to know? What is coming through for this message? The Magician. Well, the Magician tells us your person is attracted to you. It is a mental attraction. It is a physical attraction for sure, because the Knight of Wands is all about passion as well. But it is an emotional connection that's here between you and your person, and a spiritual one. The Magician tells us that there is an endless, infinite love here between you and this person, confirming that there is a soul counterpart connection. But it also tells us your person is going to be able to manifest what they need to manifest in their life to show back up for you. Whether it's courage, whether it's confidence, whether it's the right words, whether it is just the ability to be able to express themselves to you and no longer have that fear. The Magician combined with the Star is a very powerful combination, because it tells us your person is able to definitely manifest what they need to overcome the challenges and the obstacles and the blockages that have kept them back from you and from this relationship. But the Magician as well is about your person finding the words and the courage and the confidence that they need to come back in your direction and start explaining themselves to you, because they definitely need to explain themselves for all of the chaos and the drama and the confusion that they brought into your life. And that is in these cards, the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords. That is about the drama and the chaos and all of the confusion that they brought to you that didn't need to be in this connection. And it was unnecessary for it to be here, yet your person did it because they had not healed from the things that were holding them back from being able to be a better partner to you and a better person in general. But they are working through those things now. But let's see what else. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please, about this person? This is the Eight of Cups. Well, interesting. See how those cups are turned over? A couple of those cups are turned over, and that person is walking away. Well, just like that Seven of Swords is the card of the runner, the Eight of Cups is a card of emotional abandonment. And For most of you watching this reading, your person has abandoned you. But the Eight of Cups is so much more than that, because it is about your person turning around and coming back in your direction. It is about the missing one returning, because they are getting rid of all of their baggage. Imagine all of your person's baggage being in these cups and your person kicking them away one by one, getting rid of them, whatever that baggage is, illusions, fears, insecurities, fear, self-doubt, old emotional wounds, whatever it has been for your person, because it seems that a lot of people carry those things with them throughout life because they don't want to be accountable and responsible adults. If they stay in that victimhood place, then they feel that they don't have to be responsible for the things that they do that are hurtful to others, but yet they still do. And your person is learning and seeing this now. But this Eight of Cups is about your person wanting to leave the known for the unknown. And the known is all of this crap that they've been dragging around with them like this heavy weight for all of those years. And they want to be free and clear of that so that they can come back in your direction and make you and this connection a much better priority than they did in the past. Their main priority is what I'm hearing. But let's see what else we need to know for this message. What do we need to hear? What does the collective need to know? The Three of Pentacles. Actually, I love that this Three of Pentacles came here, because that is about your person wanting to work with you to build a better relationship. The Three of Pentacles, the Three of Coins, is the card of the builder. And it does confirm that your person wants to do what is necessary to build this relationship with you, leaving the known for the unknown, getting rid of their baggage and their clutter and their crap once and for all. And that's what they've known, and moving forward to the unknown, which is about building a happy and healthy relationship with you. The Three of Pentacles is about togetherness. It is about teamwork. It is about you and your person doing what is necessary together as a couple to overcome your challenges, to learn the life lessons that you have needed to learn, and to show back up in this connection and be willing to do the work that is necessary to win you back, to be responsible and accountable to you and to this relationship, and to own all of the things that they have done wrong. But it is more important about building this relationship for the future, where it's going to have so much more stability than the sinking sand it was built on in the past, because drama, chaos, lies, and deceit, and pride and ego are not a good basis for a relationship, right? No, they are not. Wailing Tree. This card comes with number 59, if anyone resonates with number 59. Although that does resolve to 14, which resolves to 5, which is about change. And I do feel that changes are happening. But this card, Wailing Tree, look at that face in that tree. That is a very unhappy face in that tree. And I really feel, based on the cards that we have for this reading, especially that top row of cards, your person is not in a happy space at the moment. And I feel they have shed some tears. This is about them crying. This is about them feeling bad. It's about them feeling guilty. It is about them acknowledging that they are guilty for things that they have done that hurt you. And they are hoping, as this says, reconciliations, that you are going to allow them back into your life and have this opportunity to build this better partnership moving forward that comes with that Three of Pentacles. But let's see what else we need to know for this message today, please. What else do we need to hear? What do we need to know? Lost Compass, getting back to integrity. This card comes with number 35, which resolves to 8, which is the number on this Eight of Pentacles. That is interesting. And the star also resolves to 8. 8 is on its side is all about infinity. And there is this infinite connection here between you and this person. Lost Compass, getting back to integrity. Well, your person is able to see that they did not act with integrity when the two of you were spending time together in the past. They see that they allowed their behaviors to really get to the place that they shouldn't have allowed them to go to. They really can see and understand that they should have acted with treating you with respect and treating this connection with respect as well. They see and understand that they should have done so much more than what they did to build a happy and healthy relationship with you. So yes, they need to get back to integrity, and your person will be doing that. They will come back into this place where they are acting with integrity and doing what they need to do to honor you and honor this relationship as they make their way towards you. But your person has needed to go through this change, and they are seeing and understanding so much more about where they have failed you, where they've let you down, where they've let themselves down in the process of all of this. And this is going to be the thing, I feel, that's going to cause them to make their way towards you, to start rebuilding this relationship. And it is about building it together as a team, as a couple, teamwork. The two of you, day by day, moment by moment, side by side, doing what is necessary to build a happy and healthy relationship. Because those do not build themselves, guys, do they? No, they don't. Relationships take work, and it is effort, and it takes both of you working side by side to build a relationship that is happy and healthy. And this is what your person wants to do. They want this to be a happy and healthy relationship moving forward. But let's see what else we are going to get for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is coming through? Guilt, apology, remorseful, and ashamed. Well, that is that Seven of Swords, and that is that Five of Swords as well. Your person being ashamed of themselves. But it is all giving them the wake-up lesson that they need. And your person has very possibly needed this big wake-up call to see and understand that this is not how you treat someone that you love, that you care about. Even though they were fearful of this love and allowing themselves to fall into this love with you, they still should have not treated you the way they did. And they are very ashamed and remorseful for that at the moment. But they're going to apologize because they know that they need to apologize, because that is going to help them feel better, actually, not feel so depressed and so melancholy as well. Pictures, regrets, reminiscing, and missing you. Well, I do feel that your person does have a lot of regrets. And I do believe that they are missing you. That is part of that Four of Cups. Your person missing you, longing for you, really feeling the regret for not making you in this relationship more of a priority in the past when they had the opportunity to. So many missed opportunities is what this Four of Cups is about as well. Your person feeling so much regret and remorse for all of that. But you will see them being a different person coming towards you, because they are getting rid of their impulsive actions, words, and behaviors. They are getting rid of their toxic and dysfunctional mess as well. And they are releasing their fears and all of their phobias and all of their doubts and all of their insecurities, as well as the baggage that they've been dragging around with them. Because that's what that Eight of Cups is all about. But let's see what else we need to know for this message today, please. Childish, immature. Well, yes, I do feel your person has been immature in the past. Argumentative, perhaps, yes, with that Five of Swords. Creating arguments and then perhaps blaming you for the arguments, playing the victim. And I mentioned that earlier because when you are playing the victim, you have some sort of belief that you don't have to be accountable and responsible. Well, this horrible thing happened to me when I was 7 years old. And because of that horrible thing that happened to me, I don't have to be accountable and responsible. Well, you really still do have to be accountable and responsible if you hurt someone else. And you will get a wake-up call one way or another, either by your own sorrow, sadness, and misery, or the universe is going to pay you a visit by dropping some karma on your head. Yes, but I feel your person is definitely waking up to all of this, and they see and understand that being childish and immature is not the way, because they do feel a lot of regret and remorse and shame and guilt for the things that they have done that have hurt you. And they know they're going to have to make amends for all of this. I made so many mistakes. Well, yes, they are acknowledging that they have made so many mistakes. And your person perhaps did make a lot of mistakes in this connection with the two of you in the past. But your person does not want to make these same mistakes moving forward. Because what I'm hearing is that your person has learned from these mistakes. They have had a massive wake-up call, and it has come to them in the form of sorrow, sadness, missing you, longing for you, wailing, crying, wanting to reconcile, but knowing that they did not act with integrity and truth and trust in the past, or honor concerning you and this relationship. This is why they want to come at you with a fresh approach that comes with that Nine of Wands, and you will see this person being determined, not backing down, not being afraid that you will say no, because your person wants to come back and explain themselves to you and see if you are willing to give them this opportunity to come back. But they're also going to own all of the things that they have done that created this damage between the two of you. I blamed you for things that were not your fault. Well, yes, they possibly did for some of you out there watching the reading. Did your person put the toilet paper roll on the toilet paper holder upside down and then blame you for it? I know that that sounds ridiculous, what I just said, but yet that is how these things can happen. It was a simple and effective explanation, but this can be your person blaming you for stuff. Oh, you put the toilet paper roll on upside down, but it wasn't you, it was your person. And so blaming you for other things as well, much bigger things than a roll of toilet paper or not folding the towels properly. Your person perhaps blamed you for other things because they didn't want to be accountable and responsible, because they wanted to stay in that place of being the victim. Well, they can't do that anymore, and they won't be doing that anymore, because your person sees and understands that being without you is not something that is a happy time for them. They are ready to leave the known and getting rid of all of their illusions, their doubts, their fears, their old baggage and wounds and everything else. They are going to leave that at the curb and get rid of it once and for all, kicking it all the way down to the street, to the gutter if they have to, because your person wants to start over with you. And they want to show you how they have transformed and changed. They want to show you how they will be accountable and responsible for their mistakes that they made in the past, but also that they will be responsible for any mistakes that they make moving forward. Pride and ego will no longer be part of this connection, because your person is tired of all of their childish and immature games and not being responsible for the things that they did. Your person wants to show you that they can love you the way that you need to be loved, because they want to apologize to you and set the record straight that it was because of their immaturity, their victimhood, their old issues and wounds that they hadn't healed, their fears and insecurities, because your person wants to rebuild this relationship with you, and they want to do it together as a team. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, everyone.